Hello students, in this lecture we are going to discuss another topic, that is identification of type of grammar. If we are given with certain production rules or a given grammar, so we have to identify the type of that particular grammar or type of the grammar with the help of given production rules. Then we have to judge the production rules according to the rules of Chomsky hierarchy or the classes of the grammar that we have covered in lecture number 30. So if you are not aware of all those hierarchy and the grammar classification rules, then please go through the lecture number 36 before this lecture. So here a glimpse of the hierarchy. Here we have type 0 as a recursively enumerable, phrase structured or the unrestricted grammar, and type 1 is context sensitive grammar, type 2 is context free grammar, and last type is regular grammar or the type 3 grammar. We can say that type 0 is the superset of all other types of grammar, type 1 is superset of type 2 and type 3, and type 2 is superset of type 3. So all the grammars are type 0, type 2 and type 3 grammars are also type 1 grammars. So this is the way how the classes or the levels of the grammar can be defined. So type 3 is subset of type 2, type 2 is subset of type 1, and type 1 is subset of type 0. So if we are given with production rules where some production rules are of type 1, some production rules are of type 2, and some production rules are of type 3, then the overall type of the grammar will be the superset or the biggest set of the given production rule. So here we have the superset of these types, means type 3 is having type 2 as superset, type 2 is having type 1 as superset. So the type of the grammar can be declared as type 1. Okay, so we have to check the type or the class or the level of every given production rule, and only on the basis of those types you can judge the type of the given grammar. So starting with the examples, here the first example comprises of 4 production rules, 1, 2, 3 and 4. The first production rule is of left linear grammar, or we can say that regular grammar or type 3 grammar, and the second production rule is also of type 3. Third production rule is also the left linear grammar or the left linear regular grammar or type 3 grammar, and the fourth production rule is also the type 3 grammar, because we can convert this rule to regular rule, as this rule can be converted to, we have discussed this in detail in the previous lecture. So if you are not clear about these rules, so please go through the lecture number 36. Now y can be rewritten as C. So as this rule can be converted to type 3 or the regular rule, so here the fourth production rule is also of type 3, as all the rules are of type 3 category. So the overall type of this given grammar is type 3, right? So starting with the next example, here we have 2 production rule, one is this, second is this. So here the first production rule is the context free grammar, or we can say that type 2 grammar, and the second production rule is the type 3 or the regular grammar. So here, as we are having mix of different types of rules, so we have to check for the superset. So here the type 3 is superset or type 2 is superset of type 3. So we can say that type 3 is subset of type 2, so that overall type of this grammar is type 2. We have to take the superset always. Next, for this grammar we are having the production rules of 3 types, as the first production rule is of type 2, also the second production rule is of type 2. So all these rules are of type 2, and this rule is of type 1, means context sensitive grammar, as we are having more than one non-terminal or the string of non-terminals on the alpha side or on the left hand side. So we can say that this type of grammar is context sensitive grammar. So these two rules belongs to type 1 category, and again the last rule belongs to type 3 or the regular grammar category. right? So the overall type of this grammar is a superset of type 2, type 1 and type 3. So the type of the grammar we can declare it as type 1 or the context sensitive grammar. This grammar is context sensitive grammar. In next lecture we will be covering more examples of the context free grammar construction and the regular grammar construction. Till then, bye.